Welcome to Principles of Management. This is Mr. Argueta. I will be the instructor for this semester. Just wanted to get a video out to you. I know it's a little early and it's prior to our class getting started, but I wanted to make sure I get this video out to you as soon as possible. That way you're familiar with it. Plus, we're going to be closing down for a little bit here, so I won't be back to one day before classes start. So I wanted to make sure that you had enough time to review this video and know what you're getting into before classes get started. So really quickly, if you are watching this video and it's prior to our start date and then you go and you check and you no longer see the class in your schedule, please make sure you contact financial aid. There might be a chance that you were dropped from this course for non-payment. If you did, please make sure you take care of that and then re-register for the class. That said, let's get started. Once you sign into Blackboard, you will see a course tab, which is on the left-hand side. Once you click that, you'll see the courses that you're registered for in Blackboard. Once you go into one of the courses, in my case, Principles of Management, this is what the class will look like. Now, note, for those of you who have taken classes before, on Blackboard, Blackboard Ultra has been released, so this is going to look a little different, and therefore this video is important for you to kind of review. So, in this video, we're going to just cover really quickly some of the basics of Blackboard. Now, I'm sure you're going to have many questions, so feel free to reach out if you have a question about something, but please make sure you play around with it prior to that and see what's new. Anyhow, that said, the first thing you're going to notice is start here. Now, I don't want you to be confused, because if I turn on my student view, I'm going to give it a second here. You are going to be able to see the folders, but you won't be able to access the information until the date of that week starts. For example, in this case, you'll see that it says week 1 Principles of Management, but since the release date is not till January 6th, you will not have access to this material until then. Once it closes on the 12th of January at 11:59 p.m., which all folders will open up on that Monday at midnight, and it will close on the following Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You have 1 week to complete whatever's in this folder. Once that folder is complete, that you will have no access to that anymore, and you will now be moved on to folder number 2 and 3 and so on and so forth. We have 7 of them to complete. Let me go back to my view so you can see what that is actually entails. So start here is where I want you to get started, because the first thing you want to do is know what this course is and how you're being graded. Under this, you'll find the syllabus. Here in the syllabus, I want you to keep in mind that it's very important for you to understand how you are being graded. So in the syllabus, if you go down to this part right here, let me make it a little bigger for us. You're seeing how you're being determined. Your grade is being determined. 40% of your grade overall is going to be the Learn Smart. I'll explain that to you in just a second. 30% of your grade is going to be weekly quizzes and your homework assignments. 30% of your grade is going to be your weekly discussions. This is extremely important because there's a lot of these that you will do, but only about 6 discussions. So each discussion will impact your grade by about 5%. So it's extremely important that you focus on the discussions. I'll get into that into details in a little bit. And then 10% of your grade is going to be the midterm and the final. So please make sure you understand what's impacting your grade the most. Okay. The other thing is how to get in contact with me. Of course, my name is Mr. Argueta. I will be the instructor for this semester. I explain here how the folders work, how it's a fast-paced course, and I do not accept late work, nor do I offer extensions. Once that week is over, that week's gone, that material's done, I no longer go back. But if you need to get a hold of me for some reason, please make sure you use an email. That's the best way to get a hold of me. I do have an office here in Whitfield County in Dalton, room B222, but I will have to take appointments only because I'm not always in this office. So please make sure you email me, and I'll be more than happy to set up some time with you if you need more help or need some type of assistance. Now, In this also, you have the tutoring service. Okay, tutoring services are available to you by clicking on that. It'll take you to tutoring. Net Tutor is what we use, and you have more information in regards to policies and so on, student services, student help forms, all that good stuff in there. Okay, that said, let's move on to week one. Now, keep in mind, once I open this little tab here, it opened all these up, but once I push that, it's going to collapse them, as you can see. So week one folder, of course, as I mentioned, it's going to release on the 6th of January in this case. You will not have any access to this prior to that. So please note that you might watch this video before you have access to this. You will not see this anywhere until the 6th of January. But the first thing you want to do is either click on that and it will open it up, or you can click on this little corner over here and it will open it up. So there's two ways to do it. Click on that folder and it'll open it up. So every week we'll be working on 2 chapters and a discussion. So please make sure you complete everything within that chapter. And if you click on it, you'll see that it'll have all the information in there for that work and your discussion. Your discussion for week one is an introduction. Now, it has all the details of what a discussion should look like. First and foremost, you will be posting your original discussion post. Please, 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 I do not accept prompt work from AI. Any type of AI will receive an automatic 0. Although I don't have a word minimum, I look for a solid paragraph that has quality work. Once again, 30% of your overall grade is going to be these discussions. If you utilize AI to help you correct grammar or spelling, you have to cite it. You have to say that you did, because if not, it's going to populate that you have just prompted something. So please make sure you are utilizing AI properly, appropriately, and ethically. If it's a prompt, you will receive a 0 and no opportunity to make that work up. So I'm urging you to please utilize it properly. Okay, every week you'll have a discussion. Within the discussion, you'll see other people, participants. I want you to look for mine. You're going to type in Mr. Argueta, and you'll see that I have a discussion out there that's called a weekly update video. There you go. Right now I have no responses, but you'll see that I am in there. You must reply to my weekly update video, your original post, and reply to 2 other random classmates that you want. Read their discussion and reply, like having a conversation. All right? Keep in mind that every week you have that assignment due to you. Okay? After that, your chapter work, you're going to have a Learn Smart, which I mentioned. Now, the easiest way to do the Learn Smart, they're also called the Smart Book assignments, is to indicate there that you know the answer, that you're secure of it. Because some people will say, I'm not sure, they'll go review it, and then what it does is it's intelligence that if you say you don't know it, it's going to continue to give you questions that are associated to that topic. Therefore, it extends the Learn Smart because you're telling it, I don't understand it. But if you do understand it, then it says, well, let's move on. They understand this process. Your homework, and then you have a weekly quiz. Your weekly quiz questions, please, please keep them somewhere. I do not provide a study guide because the midterm and the final are composed of your weekly quiz questions. So make sure you are somehow keeping those in mind. Weekly quizzes are timed. Your midterm is timed. Now, you do have a couple opportunities to complete your weekly quizzes. So take advantage of that. Okay, now your midterm and your final, you do not have a opportunity to do multiple chances. You have one shot at it and it has a timer. So be prepared for that. All right, that said, other than that, as I mentioned, we do not work ahead. We do not accept late assignments. Your discussions are extremely important and they're scrutinized very carefully. So make sure you are putting time into that effort. You know how to get a hold of me. That should sum it up. In your discussion this week, I will be posting my introduction and who I am and all that good information so you can get a look at it. I do create a video weekly, so this is not something that's preemptive. It's weekly. I created it based on what's going on in our class, so you'll be able to find that on a weekly basis. My goal is to always have that video up and populated for you by Monday. That's not always the case. Sometimes I get busy, but I try to get it up there as soon as I can so you guys can get a chance to respond to those posts. Make sure you're at least posting your original post by Wednesday the latest, because you need everyone else to post something on your post. If you wait till the last minute, it's going to be difficult for that. So I have an expectation that Wednesday, and I don't want to put in there a sort of requirement. I expect you guys to do it on your own. Make sure you're posting things by Wednesday. All right. Other than that, guys, have a great day. Please, 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 I urge you that if you are going to try to utilize AI, you do it properly, because I will zero out any AI prompted work. I will introduce myself in the other video that will be under your discussions for this week, and I'm eager to get to know you and excited for this course, and we'll see each other soon. Have a great time off. I hope you enjoy your holidays, and we'll see you on January 6th, 2025. Take care, everyone.